Welcome back to Quantum Tech TV. Today, we follow a couple leaving city life behind to build their dream home in a remote, abandoned land. They begin by clearing the entire site, removing weeds, bushes, and any obstacles to create a clean working area. Next, they carefully measure the layout, using stakes and string lines to mark the exact position and dimensions of the house. Once everything is clearly outlined, the excavation begins. Topsoil is removed and the ground is dug down to the required depth, forming a solid foundation for the entire structure. Due to the rough terrain, large trucks can't access the site, so they have to transport materials in smaller loads. This makes the construction process slower and more labor-intensive, but it allows them to better control the transport and minimize impact on the surrounding land. After that, gravel is poured in and leveled with machinery to create a flat base, gradually forming the shape of the house foundation. Next, they carefully take measurements, drive metal rods into the ground for support, and stretch strings between them to keep everything straight and properly aligned. He carefully places the stones to secure and stabilize the mark positions, ensuring nothing shifts during construction. This helps maintain accuracy and provides a solid base for the next steps. Next, a specialized drainage membrane is laid over the surface to prevent moisture and protect the foundation from groundwater. Then, concrete blocks are carefully placed row by row to form the initial foundation structure. Reinforcement steel bars are inserted into the channels within these blocks to enhance strength and structural durability. Reinforcement steel bars are inserted into the channels within these blocks to enhance strength and structural durability. They cut and sharpen the wooden stakes, then hammer them into the ground and secure them with screws. These stakes are placed at key corners and points of the foundation, with strings stretched between them to create guidelines, keeping the walls straight and properly aligned. Since this part is underground and exposed to moisture for a long time, a specialized waterproofing layer is applied to protect the structure. Then, they mix cement and begin placing each stone carefully in position, bonding them together to build the first walls of the house, ensuring strength and stability from the foundation up. After that, they continue building the upper structure and complete the house walls. Then apply a coat of black paint over the entire frame to protect it and improve durability. Next, they carefully measure and drill the necessary holes, W. After that, he carefully measures and installs small wooden panels, then securely fixes them in place with screws to ensure stability and durability. He places large OSB panels on top and arranges them neatly according to the design plan. Then, he uses adhesive to fix a green protective membrane round the walls, moisture protection, and strengthening the exterior structure of the house. He wraps the wooden beams with a white protective coating to protect the surface and increase durability. Then, he aligns the wooden panels according to the design and secures them firmly with screws to ensure a stable structure that won't shift during use. Next, he arranges the wooden beams, fastens them with screws, and begins constructing the ground floor wooden frame. As the frames gradually connect together, the shape of the house starts to become clearly visible. The same process is applied to the upper floor. First, the load-bearing wooden beams are carefully measured, aligned, and installed at precise spacing to form a solid structural frame. Then, large OSB panels are laid on top and securely fastened to create a stable floor surface, while increasing the overall rigidity of the structure. Next, the wall frames are built by assembling wooden studs according to the design plans and firmly connecting them with screws. As the frames gradually come together and are secured in place, the upper floor and the overall shape of the house become more defined and complete. He continues by measuring and cutting the wooden beams to size, then builds the wall frame by assembling each piece and securing it with screws. After that, he places OSB panels on top to complete the structure and increase the overall strength and stability of the frame. The green panels are installed on the exterior wall frame, carefully measured and aligned, then securely fastened with nails and screws. This layer wind and resistance, moisture protection, ranks the overall structure of the house. The roof is covered with a waterproof layer to protect the structure from rain and moisture. Then, roofing tiles are carefully installed from the bottom up, ensuring full coverage, proper water drainage, and long-lasting durability for the building. He begins by installing hinges onto the window frame, carefully aligning them to ensure proper positioning and smooth operation. Then, he fits the window into the wall opening, making precise adjustments to ensure it is level and tightly fitted. Finally, he uses specialized adhesive to secure the entire window in place, improving stability, reducing movement, and ensuring a long-lasting airtight seal. Next, he cuts an opening in the wall to create a small window and applies adhesive around the window frame for sealing. Then, he installs two large windows, carefully aligning them and securing them firmly to ensure stability and a tight fit. He begins working on the main door, using adhesive to attach a green protective layer around the door frame to improve moisture resistance and sealing. Then, he carefully measures and installs the door leaf, aligning it precisely and securing it firmly in place. He cuts the tiles to the appropriate size, then uses cement to install them in the kitchen area. The tiles are carefully aligned and firmly fixed to create a smooth, clean, and durable surface. The heating system begins to be installed, including a stove, heat pipes, and related components. All parts are carefully measured and securely fixed within the wall frame to ensure safety, and even heat distribution throughout the space. Next, mineral wool insulation is packed into the gaps in the wooden frame, filling all spaces between the studs. This helps reduce heat loss and improve insulation. He carefully measures and installs large wooden panels on the ceiling, then securely fastens them with screws to ensure structural stability and safety. Next, a green vapor barrier membrane is applied to the walls to prevent moisture and protect the inner layers. Finally, drywall panels are installed on the walls, creating a smooth, clean, and finished interior surface for the house. Next, he applies a green vapor barrier membrane over the entire wall surface to prevent moisture and protect the insulation layer underneath. After that, drywall panels are installed, carefully aligned and securely fastened with screws to create a smooth, finished surface. During installation, he leaves space and technical channels inside the walls for electrical wiring, keeping the system hidden, safe, and neatly organized. After that, he fills the gaps in the wooden frame with mineral wool insulation. Then, drywall panels are installed on the walls, carefully aligned and securely fixed, with space left inside for electrical wiring. He uses cement to seal the gaps around the window frames to prevent air and water from entering. Then, he fills the remaining wooden frame cavities with mineral wool insulation. After that, drywall panels are installed, carefully aligned and securely fixed, with channels left inside for electrical wiring. They use white paint to paint the ceiling, then install metal panels around the chimney opening. Next, they mix cement and lay tiles on the walls. And finally apply a coating layer on the kitchen floor to finish the surface. He begins by applying a coat of white paint over the entire interior of the house, covering all surfaces evenly to create a clean, bright, and uniform finish. He uses small metal sheets and adhesive to attach them to wooden beams, then reinforces them with screws. Next, he mixes soil-based material and spreads it evenly over a flat surface. He also builds the bathroom door, applies cement plaster to the walls, and finishes by installing gray surface material. The staircase connecting the two floors is installed with each step precisely measured according to the design, ensuring consistent height and spacing. The load-bearing frame is firmly fixed to the wall and floor for safety and stability. The steps are carefully assembled and screwed into place. Then the surface is finished to improve slip resistance and enhance the overall aesthetics of the house. He begins installing the electrical system for the bathroom floor, ensuring all wiring is safely and properly arranged. Then, he uses cement to lay tiles on the bathroom floor, carefully aligning each tile to create a flat and solid surface. Finally, he continues tiling the entire bathroom area, completing a clean, waterproof, and fully finished space. He then applies a brown coat of paint to the walls. The glass shower enclosure is installed and firmly secured to ensure it is waterproof and safe to use. The lavabo is mounted in the correct position and properly connected to the water supply and drainage system. Storage cabinets are also installed and fixed to the wall. He adds a small mirror in front of the sink and drills small metal bars to create storage holders. Together, these elements complete a neat and modern bathroom space. The upper floor is leveled, then wooden floor panels are measured, fitted tightly, and securely installed to prevent warping. Next is the kitchen area, where the cabinets are precisely measured, assembled, and securely fixed to the wall. Once completed, the kitchen layout becomes clearly defined, with cooking, sink, and storage areas arranged in a neat, practical, and modern way. He uses wooden slats and secures them with screws to cover all gaps in the house, improving airtightness, reducing wind and moisture penetration, and enhancing the overall durability of the structure. Next, he measures and cuts the wooden slats to the appropriate size, then applies a brown coat of paint to protect the surface and enhance durability. He then installs and secures the slats across the entire exterior of the house. He then cuts a black protective layer and secures it to the foundation area of the house to reinforce and protect the base. After that, he backfills it with soil and compacts it firmly to complete a stable and solid foundation. The load-bearing frame is carefully measured and securely installed onto the foundation to ensure long-term stability and safety. All boards are firmly fixed with screws to create a strong, durable, and slip-resistant surface. The front porch not only serves as an outdoor, living and relaxation space that welcomes natural light, but also acts as an architectural highlight, creating an attractive entrance that harmonizes with the overall design of the house. And now, let's follow them as they step inside and explore the finished home. After months of non-stop work, they have finally completed a small but fully equipped house. As you walk through it, you can clearly feel the care, patience, and dreams placed into every corner of the space. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support us. See you in the next video.